Greetings, Planeswalkers. Today's daily is blue and black spells, so I thought I would share my version of my Angel deck. You see a lot of these decks out there. This is my version. So this is a pretty thick deck. You know what I say about thick decks. And we'll start with the 1 mana cards, the cleric class. When you have the Righteous Valkyrie, which we'll get to, cleric class is a great card to have, on top of the fact that it's just a great card in and of itself. Obviously, we're going to be gaining some life in this deck with both the Righteous Valkyrie and some of the lifelink creatures we've got. When we gain life later, we spend 1 white and 3 colorless to put +1/+1 counters on target creatures we control, and we have Graveyard Manipulation, where we can bring a creature back and gain life equals to its toughness. This really is such a well-used card and is so versatile and so strong. It probably could be rare, but great card. Paladin class, also a great card. This is a rare. We've got spells your opponents cast during your turn, 1 more to cast, 1 colorless. For 2 colorless, 1 white, all of our creatures get +1/+1, and then we get to the 5 mana, 1 white, 4 colorless, and we get, whenever you attack until end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1/+1 for each other attacking creature and gain double strike. That is a match changer right there. If you have a big enough creature out there, say Lisa or Furia, that can be a game changer. Portable Hole, we can rid ourselves of annoying low mana permanents. In the 2 mana ranks, we've got Giada from the newest expansion. Flying Vigilance Angel 2/2. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each angel you already control. Like, that's a no-brainer for this deck. And then we can add 1 white if we want to cast an angel spell, so we can get our angels out quicker. Rally the ranks, we're going to choose angel, of course. Valkyrie's Sword, we can bring out another angel. Youthful Valkyrie, this is a very inexpensive angel card, but obviously very useful because every angel we bring out, we get +1/+1 counters. I like these black and white multicolored sorceries and instants. Can't Stay Away. We've got a fair number of creature cards with mana 3 or less in this deck, and we've got flashback on this as well. Fracture. We can take out our opponent's artifacts, enchantments, or planeswalkers. Humiliate. We can get them to discard and give counters to our creatures. And Vanishing Verse. We just exile something. Pyre of Heroes. This is a very good card for this deck. For pay 2, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card that shares creature type with a sacrifice creature and has a mana value equal to 1 plus that creature's mana value. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So we get a few of these Youthful Valkyries out. We sacrifice 1 for only 2 mana up to Pyre of Heroes. We can bring out a Righteous or a Celestial Regulator. Later on, we can do the same thing with this card or this card and get Vengeful Reaper or a Maria Captain, and then just on and basically make our way up the mana ranks to the bigger creatures with just 2 mana if we get enough stuff out. Relic Acts. I like equipment cards that immediately go to creatures we control, and this is one of them. Maul of the Skyclaves. Again, this is a great card. This is a game changer for some of those smaller creature decks that are very quick. This can overwhelm an opponent quickly. Righteous Valkyrie, I've talked about this card in the past. It's an excellent card. Flyer 2/4. We get life when an angel or a cleric comes in, and then if we get 7 or more life, every creature we have is +2/+2. This card is ridiculous, really, and could conceivably be a mythic card. I mean, for 3 mana, it's out of this world. Starnheim Assistant. We get our angels out quicker. Resplendent Marshal. We've got a little Graveyard Manipulation and +1/+1 counter manipulation in there. Book of Exalted Deeds, if we get one of our angels out that has lifelink, this becomes very useful. Celestial Regulator, we've probably got counters on some cards like the Youthful Valkyrie, etc. So we can tap another creature and bring out another angel. Maria Captain, Flying Vigilance, Angel Warrior. We've got clerics obviously in this deck, and then clerics obviously. Did I say clerics already? Warriors and clerics and rogues with the Shattered Seraph. So now we're getting +1/+1 counters for each party or each creature in the party. Starnheim Unleash. This is well-used card. Everybody's familiar with it. It can be a game changer if you have enough mana. You know, the person had nothing and suddenly they have at least 3 or 4 4/4 white angel warriors with vigilance. And flying. Hailstorm Valkyrie, kind of a specialty card. I've got snow mana in here as well. Flying and Trample. Vengeful Reaper, Flying Death Touch Haste with Foretell. This card, Furia's Retribution. We get angels out with this card, and then we can destroy target creatures with power less than this creature's power with all of our angels, and then all of our angels get double strike, which, yeah. Angelic Quartermaster, great card. +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other creatures, and it's a soldier. Sigardian Saver, we can bring some of these cheaper angels back out if we need to, or they're in the graveyard. Closing Statement, there's my +1/+1 counter again. The Rampage of the Valkyries, excellent, excellent card for any angel deck. This makes people reluctant to even attack or kill your creatures if this thing's out, because they have to sacrifice a creature. Spirit Sister's Call. This card is an interesting card, similar to Pyre of Heroes, but what we're looking to do here is we've got some of these cheaper cards in the graveyard. We don't want to bring this out right away, but when we do, we can start bringing, or sorry, I should say we have some more of the higher level angels in the graveyard. We can bring them back out by getting rid of some of these weaker ones if we happen to have them out. Furia, Judge of Valor, Flying and Lifelink, 2/4. Whenever we cast our second spell, we can look at the top 3 cards and put one of them into our hand. Lisa, Forgotten Archangel, Flying and Lifelink. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it. That's a really good card right there. Shepherd of the Cosmos, bring another angel back. Valkyrie Harbinger, lifelink, and create more tokens. Shattered Seraph, we gain life, or we can use it early on to get a mana that we might need. And then we've got a variety of lands here that basically helps us get everything out. We've got some damage we can do, snow, plains, and swamps, and then we can mill some cards and bring a creature back. This is a good for getting some draws and life. Obviously, this one, we can sacrifice a small angel to get a bigger one out, and so on. Port of Carfell, another one of those to mill some cards and bring something back from the graveyard. And then we've got this to draw more cards, Base Camp for the classes, and then Tyrite Sanctum. So, I hope you like the deck. Again, lots of people have angel decks, but this is my version. Suggestions would be helpful if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a try. Please subscribe to the channel. We're making progress, but it's too slow for me. So this is the Gamesman saying good luck in your battles, and see you next time.